Hey guys, I'm Ozzy and I'm back, and today I'm going to be reviewing a drama called Falling for Innocence. This is the main name it's known by in English, but in Netflix it's also known by another name called Beating Again. A couple of years ago, when Netflix became international, they started having films and TV shows from other countries, and this drama was my first East Asian drama I had watched. I was absolutely shook. I was shocked. I was in love with this drama. This is what got me into East Asian dramas. After this drama, I started watching so many Korean dramas. Getting into Korean dramas, I got into Japanese, then I got into Chinese, as well as Thai dramas. You can't forget about those. Anyways, let's get on to the review, but I cannot stress how much this drama is amazing. I'm not exaggerating. It was one of the best dramas I've watched, and I still remember it like it was yesterday. I watched this 1 year ago, maybe 2 years ago, but I remember it and I'm reviewing it now because I'm in love with it. So I watched this drama on Netflix alone, myself. I loved it so much that I got my mum down and sat her down and got her to watch it with me again. So you know those dramas and films that are worth rewatching? This is one of them. I just love how the characters grow into very different people at the end. So basically there are three main characters: Minho, Sunjung, Junhee. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. Okay, so the leading lady, Sunjung, gets engaged to this other character called Dongwook, and he's not in the show for very long. Basically, spoiler alert, if you don't want to know this, skip it or just don't listen to it. He dies. And the crazy thing is, Minho is the character that starts off as a very bad person. He's horrible, mean, rude, anything you can think of. But his character grows to be something so much more than what he starts off with. The gist of this story goes that he needs a heart transplant or he will die at a young age like his father did. By luck, on the day that he collapses, there is a heart transplant. He gets it. And just like how stuff like this only happens in movies and TV shows, something happens. Basically, Sun Jung's fiance dies. We all know that now. And his heart is transplanted into this guy who was horrible to Sun Jung in the beginning of the TV show. But the even crazier twist is nobody knows that this guy's heart is the dead fiance's heart. And the story grows by Sun Jung starting to work for Minho. He's still horrible to her, but because of the heart memory, let's just say, that he has, he starts acting strange and he starts feeling stuff more than he used to. Then he starts growing fond of Sun Jung, and she slowly starts growing fond of him, and romance happens basically. But let's not forget about the other main character, Junhee. He's very important. He is basically the best friend of Sun Jung as well as Dongwook. And the sad part is he's also in love with Sun Jung. When I mean sad, I'm going to come back to that. Basically, you say now the fiancé is dead, it's good that he can, make a move, even though that sounds really mean, but I don't mean it in that way. He's trying to be there for her. He does the sweetest stuff for her. He's already like the sweetest character in the beginning of this TV show, but slowly he becomes evil, and he becomes basically what Minho was in the beginning of the show, and Minho becomes what Junhee was in the beginning of the show. As the show goes on, the characters become more overcomplicated. They grow in depth. I love it. Everything changes so much, and I love the fact that the contrasts of the two characters, they swap in a way, they kind of merge as well. And what my most favorite part of this show is where they have a conversation, these two main male characters, And Minho says to Junhee, who would she love? Talking about Sunjung, who would she love? A guy who becomes a monster because of her love, or a guy who becomes better because of her love? While all this dramatic love triangle is going on, there are obviously other parts of this story where Minho is an owner of a company, and he had hired Junhee in the beginning of the TV show to take over his dad's company. So he wanted to get rid of his dad's company, and so while this love triangle is going on, there is this complete war of companies and presidents of the company, like the CEOs, and there's ups and downs with Minho as he becomes a better person, and Junhee rises to power and becomes worse. And in this drama, you see the circumstances of how characters grow into what they're forced to be or what they have to be. This drama shows how easy it could be to corrupt a person, which is amazing as you see through Junhee's character. Anyways, now the biggest spoiler alert is coming, I'm telling you before. While you think this is all crazy enough and dramatic and amazing enough to be the best TV show, there is the biggest plot twist where Junhee is the one who killed Dong Wook, so the fiance of the girl he loves. He's a murderer, basically. As this was my first K-drama through Netflix, it had blown my mind. Like, the plot twists, the storyline, the emotions included in this drama is amazing. Before I watched this drama, I was an American drama addict. I was watching like almost every drama that was out there, and I loved that this Korean drama industry showed a different view, a different feeling and emotion of how dramas could be very different to what American dramas are. Overall, this storyline was well thought out. The plot was absolutely detailed. I now understand how people become K-drama addicts and stuff. I'm not an addict myself, but I do watch too much for my own good. I do know that. This drama had so many twists and turns. At one point, you didn't know what else to expect, but still, they came up with something more to shock you and to grab your attention and want to watch this show more. My overall rating for this drama is a 10 out of 10. I absolutely enjoyed it. Not everybody would. It's more of an emotional, dramatic drama. It has a bit of a murder mystery vibe to it, as well as carrying on the dramatics and the love triangle that was included, still carrying on to make a compelling story that most people would enjoy. I 100% recommend this drama. It is definitely one of my favorites. I will rewatch. I have rewatched, and I recommend it to you guys. You should definitely go check this drama out. And that is coming to the end of my video today. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this, please subscribe to my channel for more reviews on dramas. I will especially be reviewing stuff on Netflix as I have it as an account, and it's so much easier for me to do that. Thank you guys. Bye.